Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today we're going to make a mocha, a McDonald's mocha. Now this drink can cost you anywhere around $3.25. We're going to make it for around $1 here at home using this Keurig K-Cafe. I really like this Keurig K-Cafe. It's got a milk frother. We're going to be able to do an espresso shot with a coffee K-Cup. And the only real limitation of this Keurig machine is it can only make a small. You'd have to double everything up to make any bigger drinks. So the most we're going to get out of this is about a 12-ounce small drink, which is pretty standard at McDonald's and Starbucks and everywhere. So I got all these ingredients at Walmart. They sell these Keurig K-Cafe K-Cups. These cost about 50 cents. I like to use Hershey syrup. It's a little runnier, which is kind of nice. I have tried to use this thinking it was a little fancier, but it's pretty thick. And we're going to need some ready whip topping. And you can make this with skim milk, 2% whole milk, or almond milk. I've made it with all those, and that frother works really well with all those milks. So the nice thing about this machine is you can do the espresso shot and the frothing at the same time. But I'm going to go through and we're going to show you just how to do the frothing first. So it's got a latte line in there. We're going to fill it up to the latte line with milk. This is about 6 ounces. Now this is a hot drink. So make sure you put your lid back on and you come over here and you're just gonna hit the latte button. You're not gonna hit the cold button because we want this to heat up. Okay. And so now it's heating the milk and kind of frothing it. So while the milk's warming up and frothing, we're gonna add our 2 tablespoons of mocha. Now this is where you could add more or less, depending on what your taste is. This is a pretty sweet drink, so I like to add about 1.5 tablespoons. And that's where the Hershey syrup, it's a little runnier, so it's just a little easier to deal with. And we'll go up. So again, this takes about 1.5 minutes, and it's going to warm it up to 150 degrees. Then we're going to dump it into the glass, and then we're going to do our espresso shot into it. Now this is a stirred drink, so we will stir it up when we're all done. Okay, so it beeped at us twice. Let it know it's done. And again, this heats it up to about 150. So you can add more or less of the froth. I like to put it all in there because this doesn't make a ton and it kind of melts away. Okay, so now we're going to do our espresso shot with the coffee K-Cup. So what I really like about this Keurig machine, and not all Keurigs do it, but that you're able to do an espresso shot. So even though we're using a coffee K-Cup, this machine will only run 2 ounces of hot water through this K-Cup, which gives you a really strong brew, pretty much like an espresso shot. A typical espresso shot at Starbucks is about 1.5 ounces, and this one does 2 ounces. So we're going to lift it up. We're going to put our K-Cup in. We're going to come over here and hit the latte button because that activates the espresso shot side. If you do a coffee, the least you can do is a 6 ounce, which that's way too much. So by pressing the latte button, the strong light and the shot light are already lit. We don't press those or anything. The only button we press next is the big K button, which starts the brew process. Okay, so I'm going to press the big K button, and you can see how we've got our really chocolate at the bottom, our milk, our foam, and then our espresso shot's going to come in. And if you were doing both things at once, in 1.5 minutes, you could have a drink. This thing is that quick. Okay, there you have it. So I just think it's really cool how the espresso shot, everything kind of separates. It's just kind of cool looking. Okay, so now since this is a stirred drink, we're going to stir it up to get that mocha sauce. Everything just kind of combined, and that really starts to melt a lot of the foam on top. So now we're going to add our whipped cream. Need a new one. And before we add it, so we can see the temperature is cooled down now to around, it's usually around 130. And this is going to cool it down even more, so we're going to add our whipped cream. That's quite a bit. Then we're going to drizzle a little bit of the mocha on top. Not much, just to kind of give it a... And there you have it. This is a really good tasting drink. That mocha, you know, some would say it's more like a milkshake. But, you know, you do have that really strong coffee in there. So you do get some of the coffee flavor. But you don't have that bitter taste like you would from a normal coffee. Because coffee, to me, is just really, really bitter. So again, this is Just a Dad. I hope this video helps. That's the intention of my videos. I just want to help people. I really like this Keurig K-Cafe. I'm able to save a lot of money by making different drinks. So I've been researching how to make some of the most popular Starbucks drinks and some of the most popular McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts. So I'm going to be doing quite a bit of videos on this Keurig K-Cafe. Again, the only limitation is it just makes us small. But I really like it, and it's been holding up very well. And these drinks just taste really good. I mean, I just can't say that enough. So again, I hope my video helps. If you could, please leave your comments down below. I check my comments on a daily basis. If you've got a question, you know, and I may be doing something wrong, I mean, please leave a comment and show me how I could do something better. I am by no means an expert at this. I'm just learning. I've been using this machine, and I just find it really enjoyable to do these videos. I hope they help. And if you could, please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.